Hello, do you ever heard about inAntrum? About a giant fantasy world inside the cave? Oh, then let me tell you. inAntrum is a very atmospheric action-adventure RPG inspired by games like Witcher and Zelda, so we can expect very good combat, interesting story, and a lot of puzzles. And if you love puzzles, hit that like button, and if you completely don't like them, subscribe to my channel, cause I will solve them for you. And as usual, let's start with the story.
In the beginning, the cave world Antrum was divided into 4 large regions. Each region was populated by one nation, but 5 called Antrum their home. Only one nation could not settle on its own land: the fish people. In those times, a legend was told. The legend of the 5-element dungeons, awakened to life again by a small group of adventurers. The nations began to explore the elements. Together, they discovered the main core, in which all elements were united. Its mighty power turned Haven into the city of skies, raising it above the clouds. After decades of tyranny, a resistance formed, a movement, a rebellion against the reign of the bird race. One of these rebels is a young woman called Finn. In Call for Resistance, her adventure begins now.
And here you are in a giant fantasy world, a young rebel leader with almost impossible mission. A good start for a good adventure, my friends. But what about a combat? Combat is amazing, my friends. You can block, dodge, attack, all that stuff. But what I love most, you really have to plan strategy. You see, this creature is covered by a shield, and if you attack, you will take a damage. So you will have to plan your strategy. And I will say even more. You really feel the combat. Every movement you do, blocking, attacking, it not just click them all or press all buttons at the same time and defeat the enemy. Fighting in inAntrum is engaging, it feels alive, and you will never get bored fighting. So big plus from me. The game world itself is big, interesting, full of fantasy, interesting creatures, different nations, and it's really very interesting to explore everything, to find a hidden treasure or to solve this puzzle, or maybe a quest. Game world also receive a highest degree from me, cause it's just good, very good and interesting. But hey, you say this is RPG game and all I see so far is just running and jumping. Don't worry, my friends, there are a lot of RPG in this game, so we have a very good inventory with crafting, healing, even upgrading, all that stuff, and we have a very interesting skill tree. Because you see, your hero will have a huge skill tree, but not only your hero. You see, your weapon also can gain experience and level up. I like this idea so much. It's wonderful, and there will be different kinds of weapons in this game. And you will not get bored, cause there will be tons of side quests in this game. Oh, it's so good, so RPG, but done very nice also. In conclusion, inAntrum have a very good combat system, a lot of puzzle, lot of quest, weapons upgrade, interesting loot, and there will be a lot of loot, and even crafting, skill tree, reputation, and a huge world to explore. It's very promising game and it definitely deserves your attention, so go and check the Kickstarter page. Link will be in the description of this video. And of course I will continue to find interesting Kickstarter RPG games, so subscribe right now to learn about them first. And I was glad to see you, friends, and I will meet you in my next video.